Okay, so I used to have a section with the A1 show. It was called Ask A1. It was a really nice way to get your questions answered. It's not always possible to get back to all the emails I get, and honestly I end up answering the same question over and over again. So the idea with Ask A1 was to get a question, like in school, answer the question in the hope that it benefits the collective. So here we go, let's try it again. Good morning. Sun is just coming up, early morning here in Kinsale, heading back to Dublin this morning. I normally use Monday as my total recovery day, total day off the bike. So that means I do try and pile a heap of work into Monday. So I'm going to see how interesting this makes for a vlog. But you know what, this is a real life. I'm not always out in Mallorca riding the bike. Sometimes it's just unglamorously sitting at the laptop and building training plans for you guys. We're back for Ask A1. Means business and the hat's off. I've gone old school on this one, pen and paper style. Written down the questions. Not on that one. It's on one of these. Not on that one. Here we go. Ask A1 was a massively enjoyable section on the last A1 show. I'm bringing it back in the vlog. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. First question. It's my lad called Andrew. And he said, why did I start doing my daily vlog? Honestly, I haven't really clarified in my head why exactly I've committed to this madness, committed to this, intrusion into my personal life, committed to put my dogs and my girlfriend on camera. I haven't quite clarified that message. As good as I can tell you for now is, I know in cycling, when I was getting started in college, going through law school, when I got my head down and really stuck into a project, when I done all the hard work, every time that hard work, it ended up taking me from my vague goal and ambition at the start to actualising it at the end, and a load of different ancillary benefits that I never even imagined happened by completing that hard work. Yeah, there's the discipline and the hard work, but there's also the unimagined side benefits that happen because of that. I've always liked video making, I've always liked storytelling and the skill of the narrative. The idea of this 3-act sequence to set up conflict resolution in each video. I've always loved that, wanted to learn about it, and I'm lucky to have this YouTube channel, and this is the medium that I'm going to try and teach myself. But it's also, I suppose, second layer implied to you guys that if you have a cycling goal this year, this is the way to get it done. Consistent, quality, hard work. It's not one-off episode of this vlog that's going to make this channel successful, and it's not a one-off training session that's going to make you successful. Thank you, Andrew, for that one. How's the training going for Tokyo? So for anyone that doesn't know, that question is from Ryan. So for anyone that doesn't know, I'm back on the bike for the last, I'm going to say 10 weeks, training pretty hard. The goal is to qualify with a good buddy of mine, Peter Ryan.
It took 6 months to get a diagnosis, and even at the diagnosis, I was told the name of the condition. It's Leber's hereditary optic neuropathy.
Just give me that one again.
Leber's hereditary optic neuropathy. And
I'll try and say that 4 times fast. Leber's hereditary neuropathy.
Yeah, exactly. And just we'll leave you a LHON if you want.
For tandem in Tokyo, and so far we've been away and we've had race in Manchester. We rode 4:27 for 4 kilometers on the track. The goal ultimately in Tokyo will be to qualify for the individual pursuit, the road race, and the time trial. Qualification is really competitive. We're still hopeful. The Olympic qualification period is open until June. So between now and then, we have an opportunity to pick up points, and then it gets kicked back to Cycling Ireland to decide if they want to send us. I'm going to do a full vlog on that, explaining exactly what's going on. How do you race on a tandem? Does the lad on the back even pedal? Who knows? And all sorts of weird questions that I know I hadn't got a clue about when I heard tandem racing at the start. So I'm going to tell you all about them. Question 3, Ed. I'm targeting the Mallorca 312. When should I start training? Ed, I hope you're targeting the Mallorca 312 for 2021, because you should have been training already, bro. Yeah, you should be training now. Like, we're just getting into the start of the new year. What are we, like January 20th? Yeah, you should definitely be starting to think about training now. Mallorca 312 is April, depending on what physical condition you're in now. If you don't have a shit ton of weight to lose, you can definitely get in condition by then, but you need to follow a structured plan. You can't just go out hitting hope style, ride around kind of fast all the time in zone 3, or doing what your buddies do and hope to get that target. So think to any target you want to achieve in work, any target you want to achieve in life. Figure out what success looks like.
Get around successful people and listen. Now, you can also learn from unsuccessful people. Take notes on both, negative and positive. On the negative, the notes are called what not to do. And you got to learn what not to do as well as what to do.
Figure out who has achieved success in this discipline before and then model their behaviors. Success leaves clues, so we don't necessarily need to forage this trail for the first time ourselves. I know when I started out cycling, internet wasn't around. I did not have any friends who were into cycling. I made a shit ton of these mistakes. Not knowing how to hydrate properly, not knowing what to eat on the bike, not knowing how to maintain my bike, and most importantly, not knowing what sessions I was doing. So I was basically going out, swinging a lot of punches in the dark, and I was hoping that one of them landed. It took years before one of them landed. You don't have years. Contact an expert for this, because literally coaching companies, like I don't know how many guys we have doing the Mallorca 312 this year, but piles. So our coaches work one-on-one with people to get them ready for such events, so you're not wasting your time, so you get to the start line in optimum condition. And the last question of the day, nice to mix it up here, is a racing question, and also nice to mix it up with the first female question of this Ask A1 from Amy. This will be my first year racing. Any tips? I've absolutely loads of tips for you. Again, this is going to be a separate video one, but I'm going to cover a couple of them to get started. Plug in with a club. Don't try and do this on your own, because like I said before, there'll be people in the club who've made all the mistakes you're going to make. You need to learn from mistakes, but they don't need to be your mistakes. That's the old catchphrase. So plug in with a club, and you'll get people who sort of informally mentor you, and you can watch what they do. Start out obviously in the beginner category and have like low expectations on results. No matter how hard you've trained, don't think you're going to go in and win races straight away. Even if you're doing super well on Zwift, Strava, these sort of things, racing's a different dynamic, and it's not the fastest person wins, otherwise we wouldn't turn up to races, we just all sit on Zwift. It's a skill, it's a craft, and it's an apprenticeship, and it takes years to hone this. It's so much fun. Racing has been one of the really turning points of my life. When I started racing, it was the beginning of a journey which has set me off traveling around the world, and a journey of personal exploration that I've loved as well. You're going to love it. It's not as dangerous as everyone will have you believe. Everyone will be like, oh, beginner racing, A4 is absolute carnage. It's not carnage. It's safe if you take some precautionary steps, like riding near the front of the bunch. Basic common sense. The less people in front of you, the less chance there is of someone crashing in front of you, and most crashes are going to happen with you crashing into somebody who's already crashed. Graded adaptation, like don't do anything you're not comfortable with. If it's your first race, don't jump in and do a criterium, and just get out and ride loads in groups. Get out and ride in club runs. Get out and ride in, like up north here in Ireland, we have these reliability trials. They're like informal races. Get out and do those sort of things. Sportives come around, get out and do them. Just ride your bike a lot. Ride it on different surfaces, ride it with groups, big groups, small groups, and you will be fine, and you will have loads of fun. Covers. You're a wild bastard.